if you're a loyal listener, you know that one of the characteristics of Black Behind the Chairs were kind of an ongoing conversation. So we'll reach back to old episodes. And um, Empad has mentioned in several past episodes where she is officially in charge of white people's business. So when we talk about white people's business, Empad be knowing the tea. And so we've talked about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and Justin Maldoni. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Several times. So I was explaining to Impad how our algorithms must be getting crossed because I could not pick Blake Lively out of a lineup. Like I don't know. I don't know who she is for real. But all of a sudden, their stuff is starting to come across my algorithm. So I want to show you guys this video, and then let's have some commentary around it. I saw this video a few days ago.
Guys! Deadpool Prime here. Our fight isn't with you.
When I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth.
Do I need to play it again or we got it? Did you understand what was said? Okay. All right. So I did not know. I've never seen Deadpool. The only thing I know about Deadpool is that it's not for children. My oldest grandson is obsessed with Marvel and all things superhero, and he comes and stays with me in the summertime. And so one summer, he came to stay, and we wanted to go to the movies, and he wanted to see Deadpool, so I was going to take him. And I was talking with one of my clients, and they're like, no, don't do that. So I'm grateful for them. So I didn't know anything about Deadpool. So in the clip that I just showed you is Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' daughter. I think her name is Inez, 7 years old, who was shouting about taking Wolverine's dick out of his mouth. Did you catch that? This is their daughter, right? So then so now I'm just going down the wormhole. So Ryan Reynolds is doing some interview where he's bragging about how his 7-year-old daughter, he had to coach her to say that line. She didn't want to say it. And he threatened her with getting another actor to fill that spot because his 7-year-old daughter didn't want to shout about taking some guy's dick out of your mouth. So that's the first part, right? So I'm just like, what lessons is his daughter learning in this moment? Right?
Right.
But the other part is, and you can't see it in this video, but go and look that scene up for yourself, because I was telling you I have a conspiracy theory around this too. If you look at the whole scene, a moment after that, the camera like backs up and you get a wider shot. There's a fucking pizzeria in the background. And I don't know if you guys remember the whole QAnon theory with children and child trafficking and like, so I'm just like, are we advertising? Is that what that was?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Seems like a really big coincidence to me.
I think it's also weird too because apparently like the blind items on Hugh Jackman is that he's probably gay. Like he's DL, and like that's why he's divorcing his wife. So I feel like they threw a little shade in on Hugh Jackman too, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
That is wild. Wild.
Well, I was gonna say also in that movie, oh, what's his name? There's Nice Pool, and he has like the long hair, and like if you look close enough, he also has a nose prosthetic. And people were saying that's supposed to be making fun of Justin Baldoni when he had his man bun and like they made the nose look like him. So then, fast forward, they shoot and kill Nice Pool, like in a brutal way. And if you look at when he's shot and killed, it's in front of a flower shop, which was like the whole like it ends with us, like that was like Blake Lively's character owns a flower shop.
Yes.
And it was Lady Pool who like did the final blow to Nice Pool, and Lady Pool was played by Blake Lively.
Wow. Layers and layers and layers. So the flower shop thing has even further convinced me that the pizzeria was not an accident.
Right. So
Like you just picked the lady up on the block.
I was hearing with this thing, somebody on TikTok was saying that, and I don't remember the movie or the actor, but there was another movie that Blake Lively was in with an actor who has dark hair, kind of the bigger nose, just kind of like looks like Justin Baldoni. And apparently, like Blake and that actor, like, you know, maybe had a thing. Ryan accused her of like cheating, was like following her around, was like on set, lots of problems. And so then she gets this movie with Ryan, and they're kind of having like the same experience. And so I feel like a lot of what happened was because of Ryan Reynolds and his jealousy.
Wow.
And
At least
that's
that's
why
what the
him and
streets are
Scarlett
saying.
Johansson split up too.
Say that again, Impact.
Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson before, and they were saying like the reason why they divorced was he got all upset because her career took off faster than his did.
Yeah, he's gross. Like I was in the wormhole for 10 minutes and I felt like I needed a shower. Like he's gross.
Yeah.
And you know, your story about him doing that to the daughter, I read a story. Have you guys seen the Amityville Horror with him in it? It's actually like not a bad movie. I'll say that. But there's a scene in there where his character like he gets possessed by like some demons and he ends up going a little insane. And there's a scene where he's like possessed and he slaps his stepson in the movie. And I read an article that he slapped that boy in real life.
Wow.
And like tried to blame it on the pressure of like playing a possessed man.
So he's just a psychopath.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is a psychopath.
A lot of
Yeah.
Hollywood actors like to say that, oh, I was method acting, I'm method acting, but really they're just gross. And they're abusive, and then they hide it behind their craft, their art.
Exactly. 100%.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.